Well, here I am talking to you in another beautiful place today on this another beautiful day. How many beautiful days have we had in a row? Very, very many. Uh, and you can see the colors here. If you can see that on the camera there, but some really nice colors here. We're at we're by Southern Pond Park here in Bucolic, in the Bucolic enclave of Babylon. And of course, it's beautiful here. Of course, it is. The last video I made, I was talking about the housing situation. Uh, you know, it seems like it's just a really difficult. It's hard for me to accept things that I don't have control over. And unfortunately, this is something I don't have control over. At least I don't feel like I do. And really, let's come down to earth just for a minute here and think about the issues that I was dealing with. All right, the heat. All right, that's unresolved. The smoker, that stopped for now. So I was able to get him to I called the landlord myself, and it was addressed. I didn't smell it again. So that's some good news. At least I'm not smelling smoke in the alley anymore. It was definitely coming from the old man, no doubt. It's his old man who smokes. Um, uh, and the only smells that I'm kind of dealing with right now, obviously, the laundry exhaust. Uh, and yeah, it's warm, and I'll have to put my air conditioner on, but so be it. I don't pay the electric bills, so what's the big deal? My agency pays that, and I just hate wasting energy when I don't have to. I had the AC on last night. You really didn't need it, but I had to have it on for part of the night until it got a little cooler later. Very unseasonably warm. But the message in this video is somebody said, "You complain too much. You seem really unhappy." First of all, maybe it seems that way. And maybe I do complain too much. Look, yeah, Mineola is a town that has some issues. But at the same time, as I said before in my other videos, the town itself, although it's got issues, it's not bad. It's not bad enough to move. Let me tell you something. All right, so I did that video when I was walking around Rockville Center, and I felt an uneasy feeling there. I realized, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm overreacting to some of these things that I'm seeing in my environment. Um, Maybe that's what's going on. I have anxiety disorder as part of my illness, and maybe that's what's going on, and I need to just take a step back. I'm looking at it like this. Are things bad enough where I'm living now that I would be willing to give up all the transportation and all the better things about Long Island to move to New Jersey? All right. What? Yeah, New Jersey. I live in Tom's River. I'm not going to have the transportation there. Heck, I'm not even going to go to the beach at night. That's right, because they don't even have buses to the beach at night. So think about all the things that I do on Long Island that I won't be able to do if I have to shut up and go live in New Jersey. So, yeah, somebody was just passing by. So I'm thinking of all the things that I would have to give up, and I have to say, is it really worth it? Just so maybe I can get a view out my window? No, it's not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not giving up. But at the same time, I'm not going to keep spinning my wheels about this whole thing. I'm just going to have to accept that I can't change where I live. I don't have control over this. This is not something I have control over, and a lot of other people don't have control over it either. And I just have to try to look on the positive things. I'm worried about how I'm going to handle the heat in that place next summer. I'm worried about it. Maybe I'm going to have to get a more powerful air conditioner. Um, uh, Maybe I'll have to get, like I said, you really need You really need two 10,000 BTUs in that place, or maybe two 8,000 BTUs. I don't know what the BTU is on the window AC. Not the window, the one that sits on the floor. I don't know what the BTU is on that. Or maybe it's not enough BTU. I don't know. I'm not an expert with air conditioning. All right, but I will have to figure out how I'm going to get that place cooler. And hey, that's what it is. Apparently, I mean, this is common in cities that people have apartments that face little courtyards. It's not really that unusual. It is for Long Island, but not really for cities. And my therapist, she's from Europe, and she said that's actually quite common to have apartments like mine in Europe. So the main things that have to be addressed, obviously, the intercom, still working on that. Smoking, that stopped. Hopefully nobody's vaping. I'm going to be on that because the landlords, luckily, are on my side with this. They don't want people smoking or vaping in there either because it not only is it dangerous, it bothers other tenants. And they don't want to have that. So that's why, and they appreciate me bringing it up because they're not supposed to be smoking or vaping in there at all. And they made that pretty clear numerous times. So I hate to brag, but yeah, I think I'm a model tenant. I think I abide by the rules. You have to respect the rules. So what I'm saying here in this video, I just given up on trying to move right now. I'm not going to try to fight to try to move anymore because where I'm at is really, right now, the best place at this space and time for me to be. I have to accept that, all right? I have to accept it. There's nothing I can do to change that. And honestly, there are a lot of things I like about living in Mineola that I would give up if I moved out of Mineola, with all its problems. So, I'm grateful that I'm out of Westbury. Westbury was a much worse place for me, all right? I'm grateful for what I've got. I'm grateful for the help I get. And I've got to stop complaining so much about stuff, all right? It's part of my illness. It's part of my anxiety. And yeah, some of my gripes, I feel, they're genuine. They're genuine things. The discrimination, the economic disparity, all that stuff. I'm still going to talk about that, but I got to stop complaining so much. Or if something goes wrong with the trains, I can't just say, oh, I just can't take it anymore. I got to be on this. I can't do that anymore. Got to stop. I can complain about it. I can talk about it to some extent, but I can't just let it say, all right, I can't take this, so now I want to go to the South Shore. That's the kind of thing, all right, that I've got to change my attitude toward. It's hard. It's hard. But this is why I'm in therapy, so it helps me with these kind of things, obviously. We have all this beautiful weather, and I'll tell you, I mean, this is just what it's all about to me. Being outside, enjoying nature. This is what I want to focus my life on. My photography, obviously. I don't want to spend my time trying to change something that I have no power over. And right now, I don't, all right? I'm just not going to complain anymore because it's not going to do me any good. So yes, as of October 21st, 2024, I am going to try my hardest not to complain about where I live anymore. All right? It's very hard. All right? Yeah, I have genuine gripes, obviously, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do about it. There are a lot of good things about where I live. Let's focus on those good things and not so much on the negative, which is what I have to do. And enjoy all this beautiful weather. That's all I could say, even though it's been very dry. I mean, we got this nice blue sky here. Look at that. I don't know if this phone does it justice, but again, you can see there's a pine in there. You got some maples. Again, we're by Southard's Pond here in Babylon. And of course, if an opportunity came by that I could move and go live somewhere that's better, then I would do that. But right now, there isn't any opportunity for that. But maybe there will be one day. And I feel that nice sea breeze. That's another thing, a big thing about New Jersey. It's hotter there, much hotter, even hotter than Mineola. All right, it's very hot there. All right, so I can't deal with that kind of weather and losing power. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up this little video here. And of course, we do have an election coming up, and I'm saying it's very important that you get out and vote. Obviously, we have a very major election coming up, but it's not just the presidents; it's also your state senators and stuff like that. It's also very important as well to vote. Look, I've always been a negative glass half empty kind of guy, and I have to start thinking a little differently. All right, it's so hard. It's so hard for somebody like me, but I have to try. I have depression. I have anxiety disorder. The anxiety disorder, I get set off when I see something that's negative. I just get set off and I freak out about it. That happened when that happened to me in Rockville Center. I felt uneasy in Rockville Center just because of the car crash and because maybe I saw a few people that were swagger walking. Really, come on, all right. I mean, I got to take a step back, all right, and say, you know what, this is not going to help you get through life. This isn't going to help you enjoy life. Focus on what you love. Focus on the nature. Focus on all that stuff. There are a lot of great places on Long Island you can go to. Focus on all those great places, because if, God forbid, I do wind up ever having to leave Long Island, and I won't be able to enjoy those things anymore. And I don't want to leave Long Island. I don't. I don't want to wind up in New Jersey. I don't. So I just don't want to be there. All right. So look, it's what it is. I am where I am. God put me there for a reason. Maybe it's to speak up for the middle of the island, the Long Island Railroad. God put me there for a reason, and I have to respect that. I got to stop. I got to accept what the universe is saying to me. Sometimes it's hard for people to accept that, but I have to accept that. So with that, thank you for watching this video, and get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. It continues all week long, and the leaves are changing. They're beautiful, and of course, it's all about those Pine Barrens. I look forward to a nice winter hiking in the Pine Barrens as well. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and just hold on, as Ian Gom would say. I don't know if that's a good song. Yeah, hold on. You should listen to that song. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching.